Thank you, Joel. After they were slammed by storms, Fort Myers Beach still taking a pounding tonight. All this wet weather already putting a damper on the Labor Day weekend.
4 in your corners, Mike Mason is on Fort Myers Beach tonight talking with business owners and vacationers on how Hermine is changing their plans ahead of the holiday weekend. Mike?
Yeah, it's a Friday night on a Labor Day weekend. We have a great band behind us. Things are jamming on Fort Myers Beach. Or are they? Take a look behind me. The streets of this city are dead, and that has a lot of the shop owners here very nervous.
1 minute things are jamming on Fort Myers Beach. The next, they're not.
How has a storm affected business?
Pretty bad. I mean, a lot of people not from here, out of town, they see the weather, they hear about the weather, don't want to come here.
Business should be booming on Labor Day weekend. Instead, this Dairy Queen is cutting back on labor.
Like right now we're running, pretty much skeleton crews. We have a cook and a manager.
Stormy weather over the past few days has business owners struggling to keep their heads above water.
How much of a difference would you say it is?
Went from having pretty much this whole place packed to where nobody's coming around.
Now that the wind and the waves have subsided, Fort Myers Beach is back to being a beach. But take a look at all of the sand around here. Yesterday, this was all covered with water. Now, it's back to being a regular sandy beach.
Coming in the doors, we'd have to shut the doors and all the windows to keep the water from flooding the store, to keep it safe for all of the customers.
Even though the big storm has blown over, tourists are packing it in. But some say this is really the best time to hit the beach.
Not crowded, there's not a bunch of lines, you don't have to worry about the traffic where it takes you an hour and a half to get over the bridge.
And a lot of the people we talk to say that they prefer to come to the beach when it's like this. It's not quite as hot, it's overcast, and like you heard the woman say in our story, you don't have to spend an hour and a half on that causeway to get onto the beach. So there is a bright side to all of this stormy weather. Reporting live in Fort Myers Beach, Mike Mason, Fox 4 in your corner.
Okay, thank you, Mike. And as you can see, plenty of seats